Hey everyone, it's Elaine with Sweet Stampin'. Thank you so much for joining me this first Tuesday of November, November 4th. I love November and I will tell you why. It's because it's my birthday month, and so November is a special month for me. I really enjoy it. Hi Joan, thanks for joining. And also November is getting close to the holidays, so November is super fun. And I'm going to start off with some big news. If you haven't already heard, I think I mentioned it last live, but I'm letting everybody know that my family is moving to Utah. We have purchased a lot in a town called Lehi, which is halfway between Salt Lake City and Provo. And we're going to rent a house while we are building our new home. So I sent out my monthly newsletter today announcing that. So just going to announce it again here. My business is going to continue. I'm going to continue doing lives. I'll take a little break for Christmas, but then I will be back in January. And anybody that is bored and enjoys packing is welcome to come over and help me pack or chat while we pack or whatever works for you. I'm going to be doing a lot of packing in the next 2 months. We plan to leave the last Monday of December. So lots of things happening here, lots of busy and fun and exciting things. But today the online exclusives went live. So the new online exclusives are now available, super fun. And the 2 new kits went live today. So I ordered those today. So I hope they will come by next week so I can show you some fun things with those. All right, let's see. It's not scrolling with me. Thank you. Yeah, I just got my hair done, put some crazy blonde in. I'm going to Stampin' Up's backstage event next week in Las Vegas. So this is my Vegas hair, but it's just fun hair too. All right. Let's see. We do a review. So we did the Elegant Pine last week. So let me show you some of those, as well as the virtual card class that Stampin' Up did. So Stampin' Up had a virtual card class last week or the week before, I can't even remember. And they used the Traditions of Christmas suite and made 4 projects. So here are 3 of them, 3 cards. So started with this one and did a whole bunch of leaves and masked some leaves there. Did some splattering, very nice, simple card. And then we did this card. I love the Secret Sea, and used some I used Wink of Stella on the flowers there, and the paper is just amazing. Everything in this suite is just beautiful. So this is another card. And then this one is a fun fold. I love fun folds. So you use a full 12-inch by, I did 5 1/4. They did 5 1/2, but I did 5 1/4 just so that I could fold easily on 4 inches, 8 inches. And then they used the embossing folder for the inside with gold foil. So really pretty inside, or you could do a picture as well, like a family picture. And then this just tucks into all of this fun stuff in the front. So basically this piece is cut in half. And so we bumped this up and this down to make it look larger. So that's a fun trick that you can do. We used some of the ribbon. It's really shimmery, really pretty. So really fun class. And then the 4th project I haven't completed yet, but when I do, I will show it to you. It's a super pretty wreath framed. And so I've got everything cut out. I just haven't gotten to it yet. All right, so the Elegant Pine snowflakes. I made a couple more cards. So here is a new one that I made. And this is stamped, and then the paper, and then vellum is back. Vellum is available in 12 by 12. And so I just put a sheet of vellum on there to just soften it a little bit, and stamped, and then added the sentiment and some of the stars. Simple card, but easy to do. And then this card, I just love this paper. It's so pretty. And here's the pine cones I was trying to use. So pine cones on there with some of the embellishments and the sentiment. And then this is the card that I did that I didn't quite finish. So I finished it off with the sentiment embossed in white on Secret Sea, and then all of these little snowflakes cut out and colored with Wink of Stella. So that's another one. And then this one, I used a leftover piece from another card to do this one. Actually, it's this card that I had another leftover from, but this is a card that I did as my swap card for my last team meeting. And then here's the shaker easel card that I made in the video. That is super, super fun. And here is the sliding gatefold card that I made with the two snowflakes, one on the back to slide. I like to put it in this way. It is a little tricky though, because I'm not doing something right. Okay, there we go. And then the other side, the other side slides in. There we go. And that is our sliding snowflake gatefold card that I also made. And then this is the paper piecing, I don't know what to call it, but snowflake. These are all the edge snowflakes on the DSP. And so I cut those out as well and used those to make a card so that they weren't wasted. So don't forget about those edge snowflakes or the edge images. Those are useful as well. So we are going to do a little raffle for one of these first two snowflake cards. So I've got my random name generator ready here. So these are the two cards you're going to be picking from. And here we go. And let's spin it. La. Okay. Let's see. We have Joan. Congratulations, Joan. And thank you for the birthday card. I got the birthday card in the mail. So let's see, let's go back to this here. And then this page, I gotta switch back here as well. We're gonna go back to this page. Okay, so I've got it here. Hey, Gwen, thanks for checking in. And let's put Joan, which card would you like? Would you like the snowflake with the real red? And actually that's cherry cobbler too. Or would you like the vellum one? Let me know which one you like. And then birthday cards. So I've gotten some birthday cards and I wanted to share them. Of course, I love getting cards. So this is from a friend from church, and she cut the candles and drew little things on the candles, so super cute. This is from another friend. Have a smooth birthday. I love smoothies, so that's really fun. And another one using a combination of the traditions of Christmas and I can't remember, this is something beauty DSP. That was really, really pretty. Oh, and this was just like a piece to add to the front. A piece of, looks like some of the DSP we had. Anyway, this card, I love it. It's from my friend Tammy, who is an artisan designer. Oh, I should hold it down there. Okay. And then this one is from one of my team members. I don't want to untie the bow, so I'm just going to go like this. But it says, wishing you a happy birthday inside. So fun cards. Thank you. Keep them in my special box. Okay, Joan, the vellum snowflake is yours. So we'll put those aside. Okay, so today we are going to be using the products from this 12 days of crafting advent calendar. And last week I poked open some of them to show you what fun things were inside. That's like the funnest part. And if you have any ideas of what to do with this after it's all been opened, I'm all ears. But I have opened everything and pulled everything out. So I'm gonna show you what I found in here, not in any particular order, but there are puff stickers. How cute is that? I want to use some puff stickers today. Haven't had puff stickers in forever. They're so cute. They're like little candy dots. And then these flowers, sparkly, and these sparkly little bits too. So pretty. And then check it out, gold glitter glue. Super fun. And of course we have the stamp set that came with it. And then the dies, I put them on a magnet sheet. So there were one set of dies and then this other set of dies that came with it. So these dies are super fun. They make these shapes, and this inside one has stitching around it. But we've also got this one, and we've got that size. And then we've got this larger size here. So super fun dies that came in there as well. And then we saw the DSP paper. And then there were also these cards as well. And so they're double-sided. They kind of remind me of the Memories and More kit. Look at how pretty these are. And these are circles that came in the kit as well. I just love the stripes. Looks good with both of those. And then we've got some butterflies and bows, and that's pretty. There's a pink one. I mean, just really pretty. And then we have some of these. These are all embossed. So these are like little flowers all in a line. And then these are some of the flowers from the stamp set. Okay. And then there's DSP. And the DSP is a little bit different in that it's one-sided, but I actually like that better. I don't have to choose. I can just use the one side. So I don't have to be sad that I'm covering up another side, but you get two of each design. So we got some daisies, and we've got some of these, and some flirty flamingo, more daisies. This one, and then this really pretty, I love all the blues, so pretty. And then I've used this one on a card. So really pretty DSP. So I put the DSP and the little Memories and More cards together. Ooh. Okay. And then we also have some elements here. So we have these circles came with this little baggie with some of these wreaths and leaves, and I'm guessing these are hydrangeas, and all these little delicate pieces and flowers. So definitely want to try putting some of these in, and look at this cute wreath. That's really cute. So there's 3 of those wreaths, and then there's a bunch of different leaves. So there's these leaves, and then we got the hydrangeas, and then we got some of those. So that was this with the circle. And then we had some twine in a bag. And then we had some of these colored pieces. Let's move the stamp set out of the way now. So all of these, like, not those, I cut this one out. So I cut that one out and this one out. But all of these little pieces here came. So you got all of these. And then these came in another little baggie with the gold edging. So the gold foil. So lots of good pieces for sentiments and different elements. So lots and lots of pieces. Yep, and that's another one. And then we've got some of these. There's another gold one that I did. Okay, so let's put this all back. Not done, there's still more. Can you believe it? Well, there's 12 boxes, so there better be more, right? Okay, and then last but not least, it came with this. And this goes with, where did I put it? Goes with these stencils here, okay? So they're stencils. So I'm gonna show you some fun things that you can do with this. Okay, so now let's put some of this back so I have a wee bit of room to make things. Okay, let's write first. I gotta write down Joan's name. Joan. Okay, so I got that. And then I've got all these pieces ready to go. So we can just get going and start creating. So I'm gonna push those off to the side a little bit. Okay, so let me show you some of the cards I already made. So these are based on, I feel like this is crooked. There we go. Is that better? Yeah, I like that. Okay, this is one of the cards that came from Stampin' Up. They have like a little booklet of cards that you can make with this. And so these are based on that. I modified this one a little bit, but look, I put it on upside down. So gonna have to flip that over. But this super cute rainbow die, and then putting all the different rainbow pieces on that one. Super, super cute. And then I think that's as far as I got, okay? So now I'm going to do a couple other cards. Let's start with this one, since I have it here. I've got my scrap paper here. So we've got 4 different masks here, and they're all numbered. So this is number 1, okay? And so if you remember, when I've done masking before, I have put a tiny bit of adhesive. I'm going to use this adhesive because it's a little less sticky than the seal. And I'm just going to put my finger on it to make it even less sticky, and I'm going to stick this down. And then when I put the number 1 down, I'm going to use a pencil or a pen, whatever, and I'm going to put this little notch. I'm going to mark the notch, and that's going to help me line these up perfectly. Okay, so there's a couple ways that we can use these masks. There's a lot of ways we can use these masks, but I'm going to show you a couple of these ways. And so the first one, of course, is with blending brushes. So we're just going to grab our Misty Moonlight blending brush. Whoops, don't run away. And we're just going to lightly, I messed it up already. Okay, well, it's just going to have a little bit of a shadow. All right, so I'm going to try keeping this straight while using the Misty Moonlight blending brush. I just want a little bit, just want it to be light. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's number 1. And then I'll just go ahead and close it. Ugh. And put that aside and put this aside. Okay, now we've got number 2, which is the dark, oh, I didn't need to put that away yet. Okay, number 2, which is the darker one. And let's see, this looks off. Does it look off? It looks off. Why does it look off? Did I do the wrong side? No, this is raised. This is raised. Gosh, how did I do it before? I don't know. But it's supposed to be like that. Okay, we're gonna go for it. I don't know what it is. Okay, so now we're gonna do, no, we're gonna use this again. Okay, so here we go. And we're gonna make it darker here. So it's gonna be nice and dark. Okay. So that's our second one here. I'm pressing down a lot. So I want this to be dark. Let's see. Yeah, okay, that works. Okay, so that's number 2. All right, so number 3 is our old olive. And we've got this piece right here. So I'm gonna line this one up. So these are our petals. Let's grab the old olive. Okay, and this is just gonna be light, not too heavy, although it looks like I have a lot of ink, so it's kind of heavier than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. Okay, and then number 4, we're gonna line that up. But I'm gonna try to be strategic, so I'm gonna use 2 colors on this one. I'm gonna do the olive for the branches and the leaves here. Okay, so branch, whoops. That looks like it's a little bit off, but we'll just, yeah. Okay, and now for the crushed curry, you can use a blending brush, or I kind of want this to look stippled. So stippled is when you pounce your brush on the paper like that, and it creates this stippled look. So I'm just gonna kind of let it drop in the mask there. Drop, drop, drop. And then for this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and press it in because these are so small. It's gonna be hard to even tell. Okay, and then we'll lift that up and it looks great, except for my mess up right there. And we're gonna cut that off anyway. So, and then I'm gonna wash that off later so I can use it for something else. But this is kind of a nice brush, and look how nicely it blends too. So you could do some nice things with it. Anyway, so that's our piece here, and I cut it larger than I needed it, and you can just wash these off with water or use a wet wipe. So I cut it larger than I needed it, so I'm gonna trim it down now. And let's trim it. We're gonna trim it a lot. So let's see. Let's do this side. Whoa, a little bit too much on that side. Okay, like right there. And then, nope. And then, yeah, there's 3. I think this is 3.5. Let's go here. And then the last side. And we'll again go here. Okay, so now we have kind of our masked flowers here. And we're gonna use this gold piece here. And I have another one here. So maybe we'll do 2 cards with this. Okay, so I have some old olive 4x5 1/4, and I have some of this paper, DSP paper. So I'm gonna trim this down. I'm trying to decide if I want to, yeah, I think I'm gonna make it a square card. So we're gonna make this 4x4. Okay. And so I think this one is square. So we're gonna use this one. I don't think this is one. This is square. How did I not get it square? Okay, let's try again. So that's that there. And so it needs to be there. So let's cut this. Whoa, that's really close. Oh well, I don't know how it got so close. Oh, I think I cut this one too much. Maybe that's why. This is smaller. Yeah, it is smaller. I'm gonna use a smaller one. Okay, so there we go. We've got these 2. And now we're going to cut this to 3 3/4. So just a little bit smaller than the 4. So 3 3/4. I can put this back with the other DSP. And then we're going to kind of offset this and offset this. So we get to see a little bit of the designer series paper. So we'll just adhere this on, and it's gonna be kind of off the page a little bit, and we can do that because we're gonna put it on a card base that will be wider. I'm gonna tilt this as well. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put it on a white piece. I'm gonna have it go this way. So I'm gonna cut this. Nope, not this one. Let's do another one. I cut these a little bit too short. No, not that one. I'm trying to find ones that are wider. I cut them closer to 4 inches, so. Oh well, okay, that one works. So we'll do this one, and then we're gonna trim off the bottom. Has anybody bought this crafting calendar or used it or seen any cards you like with it. So let's do 4 1/4. It's about right there. Maybe a little bit more. Nope, 4 1/4. Okay, going through 2, so I kind of made it louder, banged it louder. Okay, so this is a little square card, and then we can stamp. We're gonna stamp in the misty moonlight. Thinking of you, or always on my mind. You are always on my, oh, always in my heart. Always in my heart. That's what we're gonna do. Because I think the thinking is too big. But we're going to borrow the block. Okay. Think. All right. Always in my heart. And then I'm gonna have it point that way. So sorry if my head gets in the way. Always in my heart. Yay. Yay. Okay. So now we're gonna add this to this. So it is spendy. It's $99, but consider it like a suite because you're getting all the products like a suite would have. Okay, so I want to put this, yeah, about there. And of course, it's going to be on dimensionals. And then I want to add some kind of embellishments as well. So let's look at our, we can do gold. We can do those. Where did the puffies go? Here are the puffies. Any puffies that would work? No, I don't think the puffies work. I want to try some of these. See if I can get some gold ones out of here. Of course, these are great for shaker cards. Okay, I got some gold. Ooh, that's a heart. That's so pretty. Love the heart. I should probably like put some in here so I'm not dumping them all over the place. I saw one fly over here somewhere. Oh well, maybe that's gone. Okay, so I've got some little pieces in here. The pink ones are kind of cute too. But I'm gonna do the gold flowers. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue. Let's see, if I'm doing the gold flowers, where do I want them? I'm gonna do them kind of around the sentiment. So there's one here, and then one here, and maybe one over here. And I'm gonna use my take your pick tool to pick these up. I think they go this way though. Flip it over. And then we're going to just glue that right on there. I think these are all upside down. Whoops, glue that one. And then think this one is right side up. Oh, so cute. Oops, oh, I know what I can do to put it in. Ta-da, that's easier. Okay. So I'll put those aside, and then we have the thinking of you still. We'll put that on this block so I don't lose it. And there's our little itty bitty card. So pretty. Okay, so that's one. And then our next one, we're going to do a little bit of embossing on the basic beige. So we've got our Versamark. And we've got some white, and then I've got my embossing buddy, and I'm gonna use one little flower, okay, pour the white on there, okay, and then the big one, the big flower. We'll do 2 of those. Let's see what the best way is to do this. Okay. Pour some powder on me. That song, just pour some sugar on me, pour some powder on me. That would be a funny song. Maybe I should tell Chat GPT to turn that song into like a stamping song. Pour some powder on me. I might do that. Okay, more powder. Okay, so we've got everything stamped. Put the powder back in. We'll do another card with this one. And we will grab our heat tool. We'll heat this up. And then I'll stamp the middle. I don't usually do embossing white on beige, so I thought this was kind of fun, different. I'm going to switch positions so I don't burn my little fingers. Okay, that was a new sound. Interesting. Okay, so now I'm gonna stamp the middles with crushed curry, and there's little stamps for the middles, and it's kind of odd, but I feel like the bigger one, the bigger middle stamp goes in the smaller one, and then the smaller one I feel like fits in the larger one, but you can do it any way you want. So there we go. Move this aside, move this aside, move everything aside because we got to cut these out. And I'm just going to cut this in half to make it easier. And obviously this was a scrap piece, but scrap pieces are great. And let's get our machine. Okay, and we're gonna cut out one big and one small. Let's move it forward a little bit. And let's see, where is my... Oh, I need dies first, haha. Okay, so here's the dies. We're gonna do this one. That looks pretty good. And then this one. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There we go. Hey, Karen, thanks for joining. Okay. So that is our... Oh, I need to do one more flower. Okay, flower, trash, flower. And then, let's see, I think it was like this. Okay, so one more flower. Got the little flower. Yes, looks good, looks good. And I'm just gonna put it back through this way. I'm gonna offset the plates, just makes it easier. Going through. All right, we have our second piece right there. And I can use, I cut out some white. Where did I put them? I don't know. I cut some out. Oh, here's the ones I cut out. Yeah? Yeah. So I'm gonna use some of those. I'm gonna color them. So let's get my sheet back up here. I'm gonna use the Misty Moonlight blending brush again. And just put a little bit of color on there. And rather than cutting it out of Misty Moonlight, it just allows you to give it more interest with more shading. So that's why I'm using the blending brush instead of just cutting it out of the paper. Okay, there we go. And now I have Misty Moonlight nails. Let me get a wipe real quick here. Wipe off my nails. Okay, So we have our pieces, and then we're doing crushed curry. I hardly ever do crushed curry. It's not one of my favorite colors, but it totally works for this card. So we're doing crushed curry. Some daisies on the crushed curry. And then we have this piece that we're gonna put our flowers on. So let's move this aside here. Okay, so flower, flower, flower. And then we're gonna do some basic beige, and we're gonna stamp in Misty Moonlight again. Woo! Oh, there we go. Now I got myself. And we're gonna use these flowers. And I forgot to bring some basic beige. I'm gonna get some basic beige over here. Let's see if I have one thick enough. I don't know if I do. I have all these little pieces. Maybe this one will be enough. We'll have to see. Because those are not big enough. I don't know. We're gonna do big thanks. Big thanks. Oh gosh, it's super tight. I don't think that fits. Okay, so I'm just gonna take a basic beige card. Yes, and I'm just gonna cut it. Huh. And I think it should be like 1 inch would be good. So let's do 1 inch. There we go. And we can just make this like a short card or something. Okay, so here's our nice piece of basic beige. A big thanks. We could even cut that down further. I think I'm going to maybe to like 3/4. Boop. And we're gonna just trim this down. See if we can do 3/4. Yeah. And then we'll just go ahead and cut this too. I'll do it at 3. Cute. I like the big things. Okay, dimensionals for everybody. Dimensionals. I'm just gonna do one. It's just easier when you're trying to put them all next to each other. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put this one like that. Sure, like that. And then one on the bottom the other way, so it looks different. And then we're gonna do our big thanks. Put it on either side here, like that. Maybe these need to be closer together. Oh well, I'm gonna make it work. And then this one's gonna go kind of over here. Stick it down in a little bit more. Good. And then we're going to just use some glue for these guys. So glue. Where's my little glue thing? There we go. So don't make too much of a mess. Okay, glue, glue, glue. Dot, 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 dot. And we'll see if we need the 4th one. I don't know if we do. Oh! Let's see. We're gonna put one definitely over here. And one over here. And then maybe one there and one there. I feel like this should go this way then. Oh, I don't think I stuck any. Oh, I did stick glue on it. Which one's the one I didn't stick glue on? This one, huh? And then that one, and then maybe one right there. Sometimes with the whole odd thing, you know, you want 3, 5, 7. But then if you're doing flowers and leaves, do you want 3 flowers and 3 leaves? Or do you want 3 flowers and 4 leaves so the total is 7? That is my question. I'm thinking you want like a total of 7. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, look how pretty. More dimensionals, of course. This one is just gonna have a lot of dimensionals because I love them. They make everything look nice. Okay. And we'll put that over here. Ooh, and we're gonna do some of these gold ones. What if we did the glitter, just the glitter glue? What if we did the glitter glue in the middle? I'm gonna do a little glitter. Ooh, it's coming out. I'm just gonna do a little bit in the middle. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so that's definitely gonna have to dry. But meanwhile, I'm gonna get some of these guys. Let's put it in here. Whoopsie doodles. One has already escaped. And there's different sizes in here too, so it's cool. Okay, so again, some glue. I wanna do a lot. I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then take your pick tool. Do a large one there. And then we gotta flip this one around. We'll do a large one here. And then we'll do a small one up here. And another small one here. And then a large one right there. Oh, there we go. Got to dry, I guess. Okay, so there's another card. So pretty. Okay, super fun. So I got to lay that one flat. Let's put this away. And then our embossing away. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, those are cute. So this is my little cheat sheet here. And they did like a little scrapbooking page. And that is a tag. I'm not gonna do a tag. And that's a scrapbook page. I don't really, okay, so we're back to the beginning. So now I get to create whatever I want. Okay, so let's have fun with this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and make it 4 1/4. 4 1/4. So that way it's not a really, really odd size. It's just a semi different size. And we could do, you know, I could do a card with this again. So yeah, maybe that will be for that. We'll do that. Okay, now let's do a card with, we've done with Misty Moonlight, but let's do another, or Secret Sea. And let's use some of the blue. I want to use some of the blue paper. Ooh, pretty. And I want to use that blue card. Ooh, but the embossing, don't forget the embossing. But I really liked that blue one with the lines. This one, I really like that one. Okay, maybe we'll do 2 cards here. Yeah. Do I have any more like blue things? That's pink. We could do something like that. Something like that. Oh my gosh, there's too many choices. Too many cute choices. Okay, so we're gonna put those aside, and then I'm kind of liking this. And yeah, I'm gonna use the Secret Sea. Okay, and this is this 4 inches wide? Yes, it is. Okay, I like it, except I want it to go that way, but I'm gonna take that as it is. Yeah. Okay, so this is 3 by 4. So I'm gonna cut this down to 4. Actually, I think I'm going to cut it down to this. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 7/8. And then I think this can be 2 3/4. So paper, put back in the paper. That's my top piece. And then I'm gonna cut this to 3 7/8 as well. And then this is going to be my back piece here. So I'm just gonna cut this almost at 5 1/2. And then I only need to cut off 1/4. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. I'm just gonna guesstimate that that's 1/4. And then this is 4. Let's see how close I am here. 5 1/4. Not bad. Okay, put that away. And I'm just going to do both blues, but I'm going to layer this on here. I think I'm gonna trim this down a little bit more. Maybe 2 3/4, 2 1/2, 2 3/4. Oh, in between the two. Okay. I should have cut it a little more, but it is fine. Okay, so now let's adhere this. See, here's what's on the other side. It's a great day. I'm just gonna put this on the bottom of the secret C, like that. And then here's the pretty DSP. I'm gonna put this on the top this way. And let's try to line these up, but I'm not gonna worry about being too precise because I'm gonna use some ribbon. Okay, so we've got our emboss thing, and I want to use some dies to cut it. So I could use the textured dies, the everyday details dies. Ooh, the branching out dies. I love those. Those are like my new favorite, branching out. Okay, let's see what size. Nope. This size, nope. It's gonna be even smaller. So this size, which is fine. Fine. Okay, those might work nice too. I have to do that one too. And maybe this one. And maybe we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna do some of the branching out pieces too. Do that, and then we're gonna get some Secret C ribbon. We have some here. I'm just gonna cut enough to go there. Maybe a little tiny bit more so I have more to take down. Okay. And then we're just going to put this right on here. Flip it over. Start with the seal. And seal's pretty good. It will probably hold it in place, but I've had pieces of ribbon not stay in place, and boy, was that a pain to put back together. So I just go ahead and tape it down, because then I'm pretty much assured that it's not going anywhere. Okay, and usually I pop it up, but I want to pop up the other elements, so I will not pop this up. Just go ahead and put adhesive everywhere. Okay, let's make sure I'm putting this on the right way. I want my flowers on top. Okay. All right, so card base ready. Now we're gonna do this piece right here. And I'm gonna add, well, we'll do this piece next. I'm gonna do Secret C with some of those. And maybe some Misty Moonlight too would be good. Okay, we'll start with this. Branching out die. So pretty. Okay, I have to put this back on its little magnet thing here, so I shouldn't have put that away yet. And I need to just move these over a little bit so they're fitting nicely on the mat. Okay, so there's that one. And then we're gonna do some of these on here. So we'll do like that so that we are not wasting any paper. Okay. Oh, let's move that out of the way because I'm gonna end up flipping it somewhere. And then I want to do some Misty Moonlight of these as well, so I can kind of mix and match, and maybe even some white. I don't know about white. Maybe some white. Yeah, I think we'll do some white. Okay, so we'll do some white next. I don't think this is long enough for this one though. I need a long, long skinny piece. Long, long skinny piece. Oh, I think this is it. Yep, I keep scraps. I always keep scraps. Okay, I'm gonna find a smaller scrap for this one. Here's a little piece. Okay, and then what was the other piece? Oh, this piece. Oh, sometimes this is how I get it to release, but that's not working, so you can use your take your pick tool or your scissors to kind of poke it out. Oopsie. Okay, and I think white, we'll do another white one. And I think this hopefully should fit. Yes, good. And so I'm just gonna cut that and put that on there and see, maybe that'll fit there. So I don't have to use this piece. Okay, looks good. Now where did I put the top? Top layer. Right there. Okay, so white, and then I'm gonna do some Misty Moonlight. Okay, so now we have this long piece. Ooh. And where did I put the dies? Okay, and we got this piece and this piece. Okay, so now we're gonna do Misty Moonlight. Let's poke this one out. The take your pick tool is better, huh? I don't know if I have it on the right side though. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so we got the white, and now I'm gonna get some Misty Moonlight. Some silver would be fun too, but I'm just gonna do the Misty Moonlight. And I have some butterflies that I stamped from one of the cards in Misty Moonlight and Secret Sea. So I think I'm gonna fussy cut those, and we'll use those as well. Misty Moonlight. Let's see. Okay, that should definitely be long enough. And what else? Maybe this. Okie dokie. So we can definitely fit that on there. And that fits great too. And then this piece can go on here. And we'll just trim that off. Okay. And there we go. Some blues. Okay, and top cutting plate. There's so many pieces to use. I mean, gosh, make a lot of cards with this. It would be nice to just have a day, an uninterrupted day to make cards and see how many cards you could make with this. But no, alas, no uninterrupted days. Okay, so let's see if this little thing works. I feel like I need a harder surface than this to do this. Right. Poke that out. Pretty easy to do. And then I need the magnet sheet or I'm gonna lose these. This is not the right magnet sheet. I don't know what I did with it. It's around here somewhere. Okay, pop this out. I'm just gonna pop that out too. All right, so putting the dies here so I don't lose them. They're right there. Okay, got our seal, this and this. Okay, so now we've got all of our fun pieces here. And where'd the card go? Here's the card. And we have our embossed piece. So pretty. So let's do some of this. Where did the Secret C one go? We could even trim them down a little bit, like if it's too big. And then let's cut out some of our butterflies so we can have butterflies. And then we can use, we could do a circle. I want to use one of the gold pieces. Let's find a gold piece. That's too long. That's too long. That might work. No. Maybe. Ooh, nope. I think this is the one that I want to use. Yeah. Or, ooh, maybe that one. Or just a square. Okay, either the circle or the square. While I'm cutting, I'll be thinking, circle or square? What do you guys think? Circle or square? These aren't too difficult to fussy cut because you're just going around the 4 wings and the body. And we'll have our butterflies as kind of our accents. And then with the gold, we can add more gold embellishments. So we'll do a Misty Moonlight, and I think this is actually Night of Navy, so we'll do Secret C. I tried Night of Navy too. And it's very close, but the Secret C is darker. You can see it. Ha. Okay, what do you guys think? Circle, square? Anyone else? Okie dokie. So we've got our 2 butterflies. And I think, yeah, I think the square is gonna look good. I think the circle's too small. Okay, what sentiment? We have miss you for someone extra special. How about that? I haven't used that. For someone extra special. Okay, we'll wipe these off and put these away then. So thinking of you, I have used, and now we have used the always in my heart. Oh, I haven't used the birthday wishes yet. That's my favorite one to use. So I gotta make a birthday card. Actually, I need some birthday cards. Okay, Secret C. Let's do Secret C. Dude. For someone extra special. Put it right in the middle here. There we go. I'll just clean that off now. Okay. All right, so this I do want on dimensionals. And then the special person, whoops, that was not supposed to go there, but it went there. So it's staying there. Okay. There we go. And more dimensionals. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of dimensionals this time. Okay, so now let's glue these two guys on first. So this one and this one and I don't know what's next, but I know I want these two. So I'm just gonna kind of do in the middle because I think the top and bottom are gonna be hanging off a little bit. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boop, 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 ba-doop. Okay. We'll do, fine, we'll do Misty Moonlight first. Ooh, diamond shape, darn. That would have been cool. Okay, I'm gonna move this down. Oh, I guess a lot more. Yeah, I think here's good. Just stay. Sticky. Okay, and we'll make this cross over here. Yeah, diamond would have been nice, but it's okay. The square looks nice too. Okay. Oh no, I see a little tab. I'm just gonna cut off these little tab things. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Someone extra special. Okay. Maybe put one of those on top. Maybe, yeah. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut this one too. We can do either two small ones, like that, whoops, like that, but I kind of like the tall ones. Like that. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Yeah. And then a little piece of white. Yes, I like that. Okay. But I am gonna trim this a little bit. Okay. More glue. Just gonna go down through the middle. Dude. Okay. And then which one did I have first? I think it was this one. Okay. Go like that way. Okay. And then we'll go this way. And then we'll do some butterflies. These guys I'm just gonna do glue dots in the middle. So I'm just gonna put a glue dot right in the middle. Leave the wings free to fly. Yeah. Okay. We'll do this one up here. this one. Where did the glue go? Glue. Oh my gosh. I just had it in my hand. Glue. Oh, there it is. I put it too high. Okay, let's just go down through the middle again. Okay, hi Melanie. And then we'll put the white on right there so it kind of contrasts a little bit. Oh, move that out of the S's way. And then I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use one of these little puffy bows. Right there. Oh, it's a little bit too far over, but oh well. Right there, puffy bow. Super fun. And then I've got some more pieces here that I could use. I'm gonna do some of these again. Should I do flowers, or I think just the gold dots are good. So let's get some more gold dots. I'll just do 3. And glue again. So let's do one over here, one here, and do it over there. Okay, take your pick tool. Let's turn this one around. Oy. Okay. Ooh, pretty. I love all the blues. For someone extra special, need to lift that up a little bit. Pretty. Okay, I've run out of time, but so many more ideas. I might just sit here and play a little bit longer, but let's do our little review of the cards that we made. So we did this one and this one, and I showed you guys this one that I put up upside down. I'm gonna fix that. And then I showed you this one and this one. And where did our other one go? I think I laid it flat somewhere. Oh, there it is. And this one. Super, super fun. And I'm gonna probably create one with the basic beige like this. Make sure that that's up. And I just have so many more pieces and so many more things. This one is super cute. I modified it. And I like how mine turned out. Theirs is a little different, but ooh, I like how mine turned out. Ugh, I don't like that squeaky styrofoam sound. Yeah. Okay, one more. Ugh. Oh, another one? How many things did I put on here? A lot, of course. Okay, so here's my trick. I reuse my dimensionals by just putting tape on top of them, and it works fine. Ugh, and that way I don't have to use more dimensionals. I think I got that one. Okay, and this one too. Okay, so this one goes, which way does it go? Oh, I had already turned it the right way. Yeah, some people, when they put on their pieces, do it like this, so they're making sure that they get it on the right way. So that would be a good tip for me to follow. Okay, there we go. Now it's all good. Yay! So super duper fun. If you comment, and I know the white embossing is so fun, and share the video, you'll be entered into my raffle to win one of these cards. I'm gonna make a second one of these because I love them all. And so many more things. I'm gonna do some kind of shaker card. Haven't decided what yet, but really cute, really fun. Fun gift for someone if you have somebody very, very special. And use the glitter glue on the center there. Where else can I use glitter glue? Ooh, can I use it on these too? Just a tad. Just super fun. I miss like using glitter glue. I guess I could put some on the butterflies too, but I won't. I will restrain myself. Let's see if these are dry. Kind of. All right, so really, really fun. I'm glad I got to play with it. I'm gonna play a little bit more. So many things in it between the masks and the glitter glue, the embossing, the paper, all. Oh, I forgot to use some twine. Let's use twine. Oh, I should have used the twine there. I think this one maybe. This one, let's do some twine. This one too, maybe. All of them could use twine. I'm gonna do my little thing here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, then let's cut it. And we're gonna go through the middle, around the bottom, through the loop, and tighten. Then we're gonna tie one more knot. And then we'll just pull this off. And ta-da! Cute bow. And glue dot. Okay. I'm just gonna put it, I could put it right in the middle. Oh, I could put it underneath. I think underneath is better. Like right there. Big thanks. I can trim these a little bit. And then I'm gonna put twine on another one, the other pink twine, maybe on this one. Yep. Put it over here, put it around there, somewhere. Oh, I could have put twine behind it. That would have been kind of cute. Do some twine behind it. I will think on that one. But again, so many fun things. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching and you got some ideas. I'm gonna have to use these circles too. And I'm just gonna like stamp sentiments on all of these and then try and see if I can use them. Because you have those, and then like I showed before, you have all of these little guys from the dies. Oh, this would be good on a diagonal. Maybe I'll do this one on a diagonal somewhere. Just so many cute, cute things. And then for this one, I can do this again, because I have more. And you could even stick in a little gold leafy thing. Gold leafy, maybe. Yeah, that's cute. I'm just looking around. Oh, I need to make a little birthday card. That would be cute. We can put it on there, on the diagonal. And there's a bow. That could go cute with it. Oh my gosh, so many ideas. I can't even. This could be used on the diagonal too. It's the same. Nope. Ooh, you could layer it. That looks kind of funky layered. Huh. So many things. We could layer this with something. And then there's a tag. Really pretty tag. I feel like it'll pop off more, pop out more, pop off. If we did it on white or something. I'm just pairing things up a little bit here. And this is just a little piece here. Could go with that. And this is from the dies too. I wanted to cut some of those out. And then we have a little flower, and we've got a pink butterfly. Could use maybe with the birthday, strawberry, so many fun things. So many fun things. Here's another flower and another bow, a pink bow. So I'm gonna have fun playing. Oh, there's a bird too. Little bird. And all these little fun leaves. And I cut out some of my own leaves and a heart. I like the hearts. And all these leaves that I cut out, and a fun flower, and a cherry, and a tiny flower. And that's mostly, ooh, and here's a banner, small banner. That's all the things, and I can cut that out. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I could just get lost doing this. Super fun kit. And I'm going to be, like I said, in Las Vegas next week for Backstage. So there will be no live unless I decide to pop in from Vegas, but I think we'll be in the middle of an event or meeting during that time. So no live next week, but then I'll be back with the pine tree trimmings bundle. And you can bet you're gonna see a shaker card since they have the domes that go with it. Of course I'm gonna do a shaker card, but there's some other fun things that I'm gonna try too, because I have some glycerin that I've never used and I'm going to try it. Yes, glycerin. So you might know what I'm talking about, but you might not. So you might have to tune in and find out. But have a great first week of November. Thank you again for the birthday cards and birthday wishes. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Meanwhile, check out the new online exclusives and the 2 new kits. And thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me. If you didn't hear in the beginning, my family is moving to Utah, so the next couple months are going to be super busy and super even more busier. And so I really appreciate all your continued support and ask for your patience and support while I am in the midst of this transition. I am trying to earn the trip to Costa Rica, and the earning period started in October, so this is the 2nd month. And I really hope that I can make it, that I can get the points to make it. So thank you again.